Hello, and welcome to another video review for CinemaDailyUS. I'm Serena Davanzo, and we'll be talking about another short film from the Fantasia Film Festival this year. We are going to be talking about The True Shape of a Daisy. This short film was directed by Naoki Arata. It is a Japanese film. It is about 12 minutes long, and it had its world premiere at the Fantasia Film Festival. It was screened on July 20th in the Anime no Bento program, where it had about 7 other short films. This specific short was based off of the novel The Day Boy and the Night Girl by George MacDonald. I'm now going to read a description from the Fantasia website about this film. The girl Nycteris has only known the world of perpetual shadows. Lured through a portal to the outside world, she emerges into a realm of life and color. There she encounters the boy Photogen, a child of the light, terrified by darkness. Promising new anime talent Naoki Arata's first short film is gorgeous, gothic, fantasy in a miniature, adapting a Victorian fairy tale. So, one thing I really enjoyed about this short was when you enter into this world, you have a certain type of anime style. And it's, of course, beautiful in its own right. But then it emerges when she goes into this new world. It's a different type of style, but she's also in her same type of style that she was in. Like, she's still kind of like in that darkness because this is all she's ever known, but she's in this new world, a new environment. So I kind of like that little dynamic, how she still kind of looks the same, but the world around her is different because it's all new to her. And she meets this boy, and it's very, very sweet. I just love the dynamic between them. And then continuing with the animation, when the light comes out, it changes again. It kind of looks like a painting. Like, imagine kind of like a Van Gogh painting. Kind of resembles that, and that was just stunning. I loved the mix of colors and the way it moved. I just loved that little like painting like animation. It was just very drawing. Honestly, my biggest critique of this little short film was I wish it was longer. So, as I said earlier, this was based off a book, a novel. And if you didn't know the novel, like myself, going into this, it may confuse you a little bit. It's still drawing and you still want to continue watching. But some of the context as to why these characters are there and why she's so amazed by the light and why when he's in the darkness, he's like, oh my God, this is so scary. Like, if you know the novel, it will make sense to you. But if you don't, you'll just be like, okay, we have this girl who seems like she has never seen light before. And we have this boy who seems to not like the darkness. And that's kind of what you gather. And they kind of like connect in a way. But without having known the novel prior, that part could be confusing. But if this was more of a full-length feature, I don't think you would need to know the novel and then going into this. Having the knowledge of this novel for the short, I think will help, because once I researched and I looked up what the novel was about, it made a lot more sense. But watching it blindly without having that prior knowledge, that's what I would say be the downfall. But it was still such a beautiful little story, and I wish we can make it longer into a more feature-length film. So if you are listening to this, please, please, please make this into a full-length feature. It was stunning. It was beautiful, and I would love to see it more delved out. So post-production edits Serena here. As you can see, there's no audio. My microphone apparently cut out at the end of my review. So I'm going to essentially just recap the last like 2 or 3 thoughts that I had. So overall, the animation and how all different it was, like you had moments that it looked like a Van Gogh art piece. You had just the different animation styles, and they all blended together so beautifully into one piece. I just really loved and enjoyed that. So again, my only, and I repeat, only critique is that I feel like this should be longer, as there's so much in the story from the original content it was based off of, and the story that she was trying to tell. So I would love, love, love to see it as a full-length feature. So I'm going to give this the rating of an A+. It was just so beautiful. And again, my only critique is I just wish it was longer so that the story could have been delved more. So maybe for those who didn't get to read the book, wouldn't have needed that context with helping understand. And with that, that will be the end of today's video review. Thank you so much for joining me and bearing with me as we had a bit of an audio issue. I had to complete the review in a different way. And see you all in the next one.